My trip to Kenya was one of the best experiences of my life. I went there with my mom's two brothers on safari for a senior trip. We started by spending a few days in London enjoying what the city had to offer, such as Big Ben, the London Eye, and Buckingham Palace. After London, we took off for our adventure into Africa. The first thing we did was land in Nairobi, the capital of Kenya. Nairobi was a nice city, but after one night there, we took off for the Masai Mara reserve for the safari. On the way to the Masai Mara, we passed through the Great Rift Valley, which gave some breathtaking views. After the 6-hour car ride from Nairobi, we finally got to the Sarova Mara Game Camp, where we would spend the next 5 days observing wild animals in their natural environment. Through the various trips out onto the savannah that we went on, we saw many animals. We saw herds of zebra, many giraffe, elephants eating the savannah grass, hyena scurrying across the plain, hippos enjoying the coolness of a watering hole, and we also witnessed a cheetah stalk an animal for 15 minutes, which was very interesting. My favorite, however, was the lion. There's something so majestical to see a lion brush up against your open-top truck that is both startling but also fascinating. Seeing all the natural wildlife was truly a remarkable experience. With all these great experiences, my favorite part of the trip, though, was a hot air balloon ride, where we were able to see miles and miles of savanna and herds of hundreds of animals. This provided the best views I had seen in my life. We finished the balloon ride by eating breakfast on the savannah, which was a very special moment because you're usually not allowed foot on the savannah. After the trip to the Masai Mara was over, we headed back to Nairobi to eventually fly back to London. We stayed one more day in London, then headed back to the US after taking in the many historical sites such as the London Bridge. When all was said and done, I can say this trip is very, very unforgettable.